Hey guys, welcome once again in this video. In this video, we are going to learn how to integrate Windows authentication and how to link user IDs to Windows account. Okay, it is very easy because people should not think like it has a separate server and Windows is a separate server. So how to do it? So RightFax server is an integration part of Active Directory. It can be integrated. Okay, let me show you a very simple step, and I think I have already discussed about it, but once again I am showing you separately. So guys, with RightFax Enterprise server, you can link each RightFax user ID, okay, to Windows user account to take advantage of your network established Windows authentication. And when a user log on to a web or client application that require authentication, RightFax will attempt to use the Windows account name or password with which user is currently logged on. So the meaning is very simple. For example, you have Active Directory AD, okay, and you have RightFax server RF server. So if you have and you are accessing this application on one laptop, so here this user is login as a user 1. This is laptop 1 here, okay. So it will take authentication from Active Directory. So if it is trying to access RightFax application here, it will get authenticated by that ID itself, okay. That is the concept. So it doesn't require to go one more request for authentication. If it is authenticated from here, it should be accessible, okay. And according to that only services will be, access will be granted. I hope it is very clear. So it is a kind of integration, RightFax and Windows authentication, okay. Now if a user if the RightFax user ID is linked to a domain, the user will be logged on automatically with their RightFax ID using Windows authentication. So that is what I'm talking. If RightFax user is ID is a link to domain account, so you will, any organization who is using Active Directory, they will create user ID on Active Directory only. Whatever application users are using, so this ID will be applied. So they will give one ID only. So all all application will be integrated with Active Directory. So they will get authentication from here only. Okay, very simple. And if not linked, if the RightFax user ID is not linked to domain account, the user must enter the RightFax username and password. So the meaning is very simple. Let me show you here only. So guys, as of now I am logged in as administrator, okay, domain administrator. So you can see here, this is my administrator ID is reflecting here, okay, very simple. And right on this also you can see, if I click on anything, let me click this one. So it is showing me here administrator ID. I hope you can understand it. Okay, if I am logged in as my any other test ID or user one, so I will be able to see here user one ID, okay, instead of administrator. Why? Because I have one Active Directory here. This is my Active Directory AD, and I have created u1 u2 u3 all users on my Active Directory, and uh, imported to RightFax server. Very simple. And those are my domain IDs. So let me show you. Okay, if it is, wait a minute. So we need to go to server manager. This is my lab environment, guys. So for example, I have created one two three IDs created on Active Directory, and this is created directly here, okay. So let me show you, let me verify you. Oh, it is checking. This one I hate a lot. Okay, it came. Okay guys, And if I go to property of this user 5, I will show you difference. Okay, so you can see it is telling you user 5 and username and password. Okay, this is visible black, and here nothing is there, like use integrated Windows anti-security, so it is unchecked. Okay, and here also you cannot see this white box. Okay, but if you go to user 3 property, you can see check mark is there, and you can see linked to RightFax and user 3, and these passwords are disabled. Okay, why? Because these are domain users, user 1, user 2, user 3. I imported those user to RightFax server, but at the same time I linked those user to my domain. Okay, RightFax is my domain, and this user I created here only, so I have not linked it to any domain and all. Okay, that is why it is not reflecting anything, and it is taking authentication from Active Directory, the existing password which I created on Active Directory. So this password is disabled. I'm going RightFax team. Okay, employee. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4 I created. So we'll move this fourth one to a server. Okay, I hope it is very clear what is the difference between the user which we create without domain linked, or the user which is linked to domain. So this is domain linked, you can see here. Okay, and this is not linked to any domain. Okay guys, very simple. Okay, you can see here it will show you domain name and username. Now the NT account link status column in the list shows linked. Okay, same thing is mentioned here. Okay, now linking RightFax user ID to Windows account, very simple. What you can do, here you need to go to edit option, select any user, and edit option, then identification tab. You need to give Windows anti-security, you need to select this one checkbox, and then select anti box or anti account. Okay, and click and domain list. So let's see what is happening here. Okay, so we have user 5 I created here. We need to go to edit. I am clicking editing, and check mark this one, and you can see nothing is coming because this user is not created on Active Directory yet. Okay, and let me select NT account. What is coming here? User 5. Check domain list domain users. So again I cannot see anything like user 5. Okay, very simple, and nothing is happening because this ID is not created on Active Directory. So we should have Active Directory ID only to link here or to add here. So I'm just giving 4 here. Okay, and now I'm checking it NT. Okay, so you can see this ID is available on Active Directory server, so it is linked to RightFax / user 4, and the password which I gave here is taken. Okay, Windows password at the time of user creation, and you can see group I can change as per my requirement, and the rest of information I can provide here. So this is how linking uh, RightFax ID to Windows account. Very simple. Okay, no confusion, very easy. And you can see here like to link existing user to matching Windows account. See, if I create user 5 here, okay, that will be my manual work. Okay, so for example here only, let me show you. I have created user 5 over there, right? User 5 on my RightFax server. So I am creating here only user 5 and giving password. Okay, I gave it, and now user 5 is available here, user 5 is available here also. So just 4 I'm adding. Okay, and user 5, where is that gone? Oh, user 5, what is this? Okay, understood. I added here, so I should give user 4 here. Okay, and click OK now. Okay, so guys, user 5 Once again I will check it. Okay, user 4 is coming from this side, so let me create user 5 here. Okay, just give new and user 5 and just give okay. So user 5 we have. Now I can edit it and map it, but it is a manual work, dual work, you can see. So you can see here, as soon as I clicked here, user 5 is coming. Okay, very simple. And click OK and write fax. Okay, and one thing you can see here, it is not asking for password. Okay, and you can see it is linked, but user 5, you can give user 5 here also, user 5. And if you create user 6, you will have to give username and password here. That also let me show you. If you are creating user 6, you need to give username and password here. Okay, username and password twice. The password, whatever you want, you can give. This is very simple. And username also, user 6 it is. Okay, and rest of information also you can provide. So whenever that users log in, it will ask for username and password here. Okay, here or anywhere, whichever application is opening. So guys, I hope this is very simple, very clear how to integrate users uh, between Active Directory and RightFax server. And you can follow steps, you can go step by steps also on slides. Okay guys, and you can see here, 2 by default link new users to Windows account. All new users or RightFax users are created based on default user ID. So the default ID is default itself. And if you go to edit, identification, use, once again security tab. Okay, so let me show you that also what it is actually. So these are the default users created. Okay, walk-up, administrator and default. So these are the default users. You can edit these users also. Go and check here if anything is available. Okay, okay, domain list, let's see, domain users. So you can uh, check administrator, this one, click edit, use. So it is coming, administrator is there, you can link this one. Okay, similarly, so this is how you can link your uh, you know RightFax users and Active Directory users. So guys, I hope this is also informative, and if it is informative, please do subscribe, like, share and comment. In next video I am going to discuss importing users. Okay, just now we learned about how to edit. Okay, we have import users option also, so that is going to be discussed in next video. Till then, bye bye.